So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. I just got done watching the Squid Games and it was really late, but I wanted to play a few matches before I went to bed. There was only a few options and one of the options was my name, which I found really strange. No other option got my attention, so I decided to join, and that's when Chari left. So I was able to get my color, but then I had a number right next to my name, Chari 1. If you know anything about the Squid Games, each player has a different number, and I found this connection quite odd. Why is it that the other Chari decided to leave the moment I joined, and left me with this number? I didn't trust any of these crewmates, especially those who were following me, and that's when I entered kitchen, and I was eliminated in front of everyone. I was the only one. I then opened the chat and I was reading what Lime was saying, but that's when I received a message from the Squid Game Doll. I am glad you enjoyed my show. I have been watching you this entire time. I feel like you would make a great contestant. A great contestant? There is nothing special about me. I ignored her messages and I decided to leave. I don't want to be a part of the Among Us Squid Games. I wasn't sure why the doll thought I was special. Wait, what? Why is the number still next to my name? If I'm in a lobby with no other player with my name, I shouldn't have it to begin with. I also didn't see the doll anywhere. She wasn't in the lobby. I even tried to look around and there was nothing. And based on all the players that were with me, none of them had a number next to their name. This didn't seem to make sense. We entered the game and I spawned inside of the kitchen with a few other crewmates that were with me. I knew that I had to finish a few tasks, but I was also really concerned. What did the doll mean by me being a good contestant? I never signed up for any sorts of games, and that's when a body was reported. I received more messages from the Squid Game Doll. In this game, Chari, your mission is to cross the finish line. You must do it in the time listed. A green light will flash when you can run. A red light will flash when you must stop. If you get caught by me, you die. I was sent back to the engine room. What is up with that doll? Why does she want to play red light, green light with me? I already know what happened in the Squid Games and I don't want to be one of those players. And that's when a body was reported. And Cyan was being accused as being one of the imposters. So we voted for him, but then he left. What doesn't seem to make any sense now that I'm back in the game is I haven't seen the doll anywhere. Where is she even hosting the game? And who could be the other contestants? I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I went over to security to check the cameras to get a better view of everything. And as I was checking the cameras, I could not find anyone that looked like that doll. So I gave up and I closed the cameras, and I was now in electrical. There didn't seem to be anyone in here, so I left. And I decided to just do my task and not worry about that doll. Maybe if I just ignore it, she will go away. And that's when 2 bodies were reported. Why is it that so many crewmates are dying this quickly? And that's when I received more messages from the doll. These are some of the players who failed. Do not be one of them, Chari. I responded to her with, "Who are you?" but no response. So we voted for Orange since he was being accused as being the imposter, but I'm pretty sure we know who the real imposter is here. And Orange wasn't one of them. I then spawned in the main hall, and that's when I saw the doll standing in front of me, and then just disappeared. I guess she is in the game. I thought she was just gonna talk to me. A sabotage was called, and I was trying my hardest to fix it, but nobody was fixing the other side, putting us all in danger. And that's when I could hear the doll laughing, and we won the game. I wanted to confront this doll, and ask her how I even got myself into the Squid Games, but in Among Us. So I entered a match of free play and I pressed a button, and the doll sent me more messages. I know that you always play on the airship. The game is not hosted here. Meet me in Polis. You will have more room to run. I was then sent to records and I could hear the doll laughing. And that's when I entered the main hall and I saw her right in front of me. She was laughing at me. She knew what she got me into. She then disappeared and I ran across the main hall to see if I could find her, but she wasn't there. Do I really want to go over to Polis? I guess I have to now. woke up and I was in a lobby. Who are these people? And why do we all have a different number? Why am I player 456? We then entered the game, and we were all lined up, together. This is exactly like the Squid Games. I need to run across the field and make it on time. I need to make sure I don't move when they say red light. I was really nervous because I don't recognize these players. I've never seen them before, but they have numbers from the Squid Games, from the major characters. My screen then flashed green. It was time to run, but then it flashed red, and we all stopped. Looks like we all made it. It then flashed green again, then we ran forward, but the player in front of me messed up, and he was now dead. He moved when it said a red light, and now he's dead. We then ran forward and I decided to stop, but Brown moved when we weren't supposed to, and he died as well. It was now me and player 1, and I was getting closer to the finish line, but then player 1 moved when we weren't supposed to, and he died. My screen was completely black, and I entered a game. Why was I in the Squid Games? And where is the doll? Since I was in a new game, I was looking at the location where I remember standing, and the finish line was over here. That doll needs to be somewhere near. I don't remember seeing her in the red light, green light, but all of the crewmates that were near me died. A body was reported, and that's when I received more messages from the doll. I'm glad you had fun, Chari. Let me introduce you to my members. I then entered the next game and I was the imposter. What exactly am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to look for the doll's members? And, the doll itself? Where could she even be hiding on Polis? It's such a big map. So I started to look in every single room to see if I could find this doll. But all I could hear was her laughing at me. Why? My imposter buddy was doing several eliminations, which gave us a chance of winning this game. Maybe that's what she wants me to do. She wants me to win this game of Among Us in order to meet her members and to see her once again. I needed to confront her on why she was doing all of this. What is the point? When we needed our last and final elimination, I called the reactor, knowing that me and the other imposter just need to take out 2 more crewmates in order for us to win and confront this doll. And that's exactly what I did. I then appeared in a room all by myself. Everything around me was really dark. I could hardly see a thing. I need to look for this doll and her members. So I went over to electrical to turn on the lights to get a better view. So I turned on the lights, and when I walked out, I saw the doll and a few of her guards. Looks like this isn't the end between me and her, and the rest of the Squid Game members. If you want to see the next part, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out these other stories.